quite, I believe, undeserved, but I'm delighted to be here and to accept it. And on behalf of our clients, our staff, and all those who are supporters and volunteers. So thank you, Wendell. You can always count on Wendell to stir things up for those very kind words and for your years of support in every way. Also, thank you, Melissa and the Mathew Carey Society for sponsoring this award and for your very kind words. I really didn't know much about Mathew Carey until I accepted this award, and to have you say that in the same sentence that in any way I am like him is a compliment indeed. I also want to say thank you so much to Siobhan. I don't know how many of you here have ever run a gala like this, but Grace and I have done it, and let me tell you, it is a nightmare. Siobhan and her band of helpers and the board of directors of the Irish Immigration Centre for the Herculean work done to pull this together this evening. And I want to thank all of you, my friends and family, and for coming. I want also to thank Father John McNamee for that wonderful poem. I believe it sounded to me like a poem. And for his friendship and support of the Centre since day one. Mathew Carey demonstrated a passion for justice, which I believe was born in his sense of the traumas and injustices at the heart of Irish history. We know what they are: dispossession, famine, emigration. He was a successful businessman, and in fact was a protege of Benjamin Franklin. Yet this passion for justice inspired him to organize the Hibernian Society for the Relief of Immigrants from Ireland in 1790. In response to what he saw as the injustices and discrimination suffered by the Irish immigrants, who were, let me say, the new Pennsylvanians of that time. Later in his life, he published a series of pamphlets against slavery and in support of women's suffrage. I think Mathew Carey's life challenges us all to see ourselves in others, to reach beyond a narrow sense of self, and to be enlarged and enriched by embracing a common humanity. At the Welcoming Centre for New Pennsylvanians, we are privileged to work with immigrants from 92 countries. You might be surprised that there are people from 92 countries here in our region. But far too frequently, we hear stories from them that have haunting echoes to the Irish historical experience. So it seems to me that because of our Irish roots in a past characterized by a struggle for freedom and a struggle against famine, it is fitting indeed that the Welcoming Centre, which has its roots in the Irish community, is engaged on a daily basis in reaching out to our brothers and sisters from less fortunate parts of the world, just as Mathew Carey did. I have to tell you, I'm deeply humbled and honoured to receive this Mathew Carey Hibernian Award. However, let me also assure you unequivocally that the work of the Welcoming Centre, which is being honoured here this evening, is done every single day by my colleagues, some of whom are here tonight. And could I ask you, Welcoming Centre colleagues and friends, to stand up? Just let everybody see you. Supported by our board of directors, who are represented here by Mr. McGuire and Wendell and Tonga Who. The Welcoming Centre is now, and has been from the very beginning, very much a team effort. Our team is made up of many people who are not on our staff or on our board. It includes many of you here this evening who have funded us, guided our thinking, supported our events, and participated in our work as volunteers. I want to thank all of you, and I also want to thank Sean. And I did not punch him. He didn't say no. And I want to thank Sean for not saying no when I embarked on this and for his unstinting support. And now, and before I finish, I'm going to do something that will probably get me killed on Monday, but I'm going to ask Grace Crook to stand up. Grace, stand up, Grace. Keep standing up. Grace has been at my side and sometimes at my back with her fist between my shoulder blades since the adventure of the Welcoming Centre began. And if you think that starting and growing the Welcoming Centre was easy, just take a look at the two of us. We were both 21 and blonde in 2002.